Hey guys, how's it going? Hope everybody's doing well. I've decided to do a Streets of Rage 4 S rank video guide. I know my last videos were about Doom Eternal, but it's been so long since I've actually been consistently playing that, and I've been playing more of this because I am a big fan of beat 'em ups. I've always loved Streets of Rage, especially 2, and it's good to see that the franchise has gotten the respect and love that it's deserved for what, like 20 years since? No, like 27. Who knows? I think it's 27 years since we got the last one. But yeah, this video is just going to be about me focusing on general strategies to use throughout the game. There's no specific level that I'll be focusing on. Most of these tips are going to be general and will be applicable to all difficulties and levels. So please don't take this as a in-depth guide on how to get S rank on a specific level. So let's focus on the criteria for the end of the stage that you're going to be scored on. So number 1 is going to be time bonus. So this is pretty self-explanatory. So the faster you finish a level, the more points you get. So you want to go through these levels as fast as possible. Usually when I get to the boss, I'm already trying to speedrun that section. I don't care how many combos I can do on a boss. At that point, you should just finish the level as fast as possible. You'll also have a health bonus, which takes into account your lives. So for each life, you have 1,000 points, and then from there on out, you can go from 0 to 1,000 depending on how much health you'll have. Losing a life does not automatically disqualify you for getting S rank. So even if you do lose a life, keep going through the stage, don't restart, especially if you've racked up plenty of combos. The third and final criteria is the star bonus, and this is the amount of stars that you finish each level with. Note, never use a star move unless you absolutely have to, and I feel like the only exception is the hallway scene when you're going through the stained glass section in the last level. Besides that, never use a star because the number of stars collected equals more points, and that's essentially what we're trying to do at the end of every stage, is maximize our points. So never use stars, and always memorize where the star locations are for each level. As you can see, level 2 has a secret one where if you beat all the cops, you get an extra star. So now that we've covered the criteria of the end stage, let's move on to some techniques. As you can see here, I'm showing you how to do the love tap, which is simply tapping the attack button back to back. Please note that after the 5th love tap, after they get stunned for the 5th time from that basic punch, they will drop. Just keep that in mind in case you want to do combos. These jabs are great because they have fast startup, they have fast recovery, and they have high stun. So because of this, you're able to move around opponents, and you can close in space between some certain opponents if you want to go in for a grab. It's great for crowd control, especially when they're all around you. And sometimes, I know guys like to do this, they will just walk into your punch, so you're dealing with very basic enemies. You have that area covered just with the love tap. And as I said before, keep in mind that goons will fall down after 5 consecutive hits. Also make sure to abuse iframes throughout every level or anytime you're playing throughout this game, because either difficulty you're playing, you should always be using iframes. That's kind of a beat 'em up staple. In this game, you have iframes when it comes to throws, and that includes your forwards and backwards throws. It also includes when you switch sides with the jump button when you're already held onto a goon. A neutral jump also has great iframes. This is extremely useful when the cyborg decides to do its slam down attack. If you jump right before it lands, you will not take any damage and you will continue your combo. Also, make sure to use each character's special moves appropriately for the right situation. Now for most of these characters, the neutral special is an AoE attack, which grants great iframes, so if you feel like a goon is going to punch you out of a combo, go ahead and hit that triangle button or whatever it is for whatever console you're playing, and then you will blast everyone else away and keep your combo going. Use your forward neutrals for a specific situation. Each character has a different forward special attack, so use that when you think the situation is right to continue your combo or to avoid losing your combo. Just because I've taught you these techniques doesn't mean that you can just use them on anybody, alright? You have to know your enemy types. Don't jump in on Donovans, which are the guys with the saggy pants, or Dylans, the guys with the hands in their pockets. Those guys are anti-air masters, and if you try it, you're gonna lose your combo and look like a fool, and you're gonna get an I told you so. And when you're up against these rubies, sapphires, or diamonds, they are extremely annoying, especially when you're fighting 2 or more, because they're always covering that air space. So you're either gonna have to take the initiative and jump in on them, or you're gonna have to be using a lot of your neutral special to use those iframes to keep your combo going. Also, watch your spacing with sparrows, which are the boxers, because their long legs can cover. If you're walking up to them, you're gonna get fucking decked upside the head. So you gotta be careful. You have to either move them diagonally, and if they are blocking, go in for the grab. No amount of punches is gonna open up that guard. So you have to know your enemy types in order to keep using the right moves, the right techniques to keep your combos going. Don't just throw everything out and hope that it works. Have a plan, know your enemy, and attack appropriately. Now, after you've got a good feeling for those previous things that we just talked about, it is arguably to move on to the most important part of this whole way to get an S rank, is to get those combos high. If you don't get those combos high, you're not going to get big points, and you're not going to even reach the point thresholds to get an A. So, the best thing to do is to choose a character that suits you. I like Adam because he is fast, his dash puts him behind goons, and his neutral jump is great. I love his specials, everything about him fits well with my playstyle, and he is also probably the best character to pick for S rank. Now, that is debatable. You can have Floyd or Blaze, which I think both can do the job, or even Shiva from Streets of Rage 3, but pick a good character that you feel comfortable with. The one thing I don't want you to pick is Streets of Rage 1. Those guys are outdated, let's just face it. They're not going to go well with this. Also, hitting objects will keep the combo going, and even if you have green health bar, which means you can replenish that health bar, hitting objects will give your health back. Grabbing goons will keep the combo going. And in stage 2 and in stage 5, I believe, yes, no, stage 4, when it's the police versus goons, if one of the opposing forces hit each other, then the combo will keep going. And so if you think you're gonna run low, maybe you'll get lucky and a cop will hit a thug, and that way the combo keeps going. You do not need to make physical contact with any of those to keep the combo going. And also, I know that time is of the essence here, but doing these retro levels also net you extra points, and they give you an extra star. So you should probably go into those. They're super fast. Once you've replayed them once or a few times, you can get the gist of it, get the boss's pattern down, and you can wreck them, get your star, and go on your way. Make sure to practice areas with high combo potential. Here's an area at the beginning of stage 11 that is just the elevator section. This area has a huge combo potential, and if you're able to practice it, know where the spawns come from, what enemies you're dealing with, you can get an out of this world combo. Now, I just want to point out that being thrown off this elevator or off any edge will not make you lose the combo. And if you get thrown, the throw itself will not make you lose that combo. So make sure to tech the throws by pressing X right before you hit the ground. If you mess up and you do land on your ass, you lose the combo. So make sure to tech every single throw. And that's all I really have to tell you. If you apply all these techniques, these strats, and know your levels, practice, you will be able to get S rank on every difficulty. Maybe not Mania. Mania's just not fair. Let's just admit that it's bullshit. But hey, pick the character that you like the best. This isn't a definitive list. This is just what I found helpful for me getting an S class or S rank on every level. So I'm gonna post up the score limits that you need to get an S rank for every stage. Always practice. Don't get discouraged. I've had some sections where I messed up a big combo and I was like, what's the point, man? What's the point? But just keep grilling through. You'll be fine. You can do this in 2 player as well. It doesn't have to be 1 player. So remember, but if you want that trophy, it has to be in hard difficulty. So keep practicing. Hopefully this video has been helpful for you, and stay tuned for some more upcoming videos. Now that I have my whole setup ready and good to go, I'm not running into problems. So thank you guys for understanding. I'll talk to you guys soon.